In the next installment of our Jason Nash's Most Toxic Relationship series, we have a video entitled, Liza's Birthday Yacht Party Gone Wrong. And it's the first thumbnail in a while of a video that contains Trisha, where she isn't the sole focus, with Liza Koshy pretty much taking center stage. And what can we expect in this video? Let's find out. Okay, so Jason is looking for rest and relaxation, but will he get it with Trisha? Let's find out. Our Magic 8 Ball thinks that's very unlikely.
This is cute. I mean, you can't beat the view, that's for sure.
Wow, girl, what the hell?
Cute. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's amazing. And this is incredible.
It's so smart.
Oh my god.
I love the water. I love it so much.
The pool's right there.
This is kind of cute decor. I don't usually like this kind, but I kind of like it. It's cute for what it is.
It's so nice. What's in here? Oh, the bathroom. Oh my god. Holy shnikes.
It's like, sometimes I don't understand like how rooms, like where's that? Oh, Four Seasons.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty expensive. This one is expensive. And I'm just like, it's cute for sure. I love it. But like, is it, you know what I mean? Like worth that much money? I guess it's just because you're at the montage or what? I don't get it.
No, because you're paying for that.
This is more than the Four Seasons in Maui. And also, it's like...
It's Southern California, though. You can't get to Maui. People can't get there. Anybody can get here.
Is that why?
Yeah.
But even like that place...
How much is this a night?
2,800.
How much?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it worth... It's like, it's cute, but is it worth... Like, I could say 1,300 I could probably spend, but 2,800...
I thought it was like gonna be like 1,300 a night.
No, it was like 6,000 for 2 nights with the taxes and everything. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god!
Your tone changes. Where I'm like, it's not.
Oh, you're completely right.
Okay, so far it seems like Trisha is actually in a good mood, so maybe Jason is going to be getting that rest and relaxation he's after. I think it's important to note here that it sounds like Trisha is paying for the room, but you have to keep in mind that although she pays for these lavish getaways, it's because she's the one who wants him away from everyone else. So it makes sense that she's the one dropping the money on these places when she's the one taking Jason to them. Because we know both she and her stans will use this moment as a she paid for everything, when that's not the truth. We've already shown many times that Jason has paid for many things during the relationship. But if it's her idea to go to fancy hotels, it doesn't make sense that he would be the one paying when she's the one whisking him away to them. But in the same token, it should also be noted that he always tells her not to spend that much, and clearly he didn't know she was spending that much since he's reacting to it after the fact. So no, he's not using her. And if he didn't go away like this with her, she'd be complaining that he wouldn't join her. So it's a lose-lose. If he goes, he's a user. If he doesn't go, he's a bad boyfriend.
Well, guys, we're at a hotel.
Welcome back to Jason's vlog, starring Trisha Paytas.
Yeah, the star of the show, Trisha Paytas. This outfit, I'm full on like a 50-year-old man in like boat shoes and like with like a doughy body.
You look great.
This is what's happening right now. We're supposed to go work out. We're supposed to go walk right now, but it's raining. We're gonna walk the mall?
Yeah, like mall walkers. Very Midwest. My mom used to do it all the time.
Can you get a good workout walking the mall?
Yeah. You should get a Fitbit.
You sure you just don't want to buy a sweatshirt here? Oh, it seems like a nice store.
So we didn't see any fights between them on Friday, but will we on Saturday? So far the mood seems okay. Trisha even reassured Jason that he looked okay when he stated the opposite. So vibes are vibing right now. It's kind of surprising that Jason asked Trisha if she wanted to just buy a sweater at the hotel, because normally he seems to have kind of an aversion to shopping with her. But that's probably because it's easier than going to the mall, which it sounds like they're on their way to.
Oh. Hashtag single.
Oh, I need that.
Jason.
Hold that up.
A funny joke.
Hold that up. Classic.
I hate when you make jokes like that.
Oh, this one's funny. Brunch so hard.
Alright, so it turns out this time Jason is the passive-aggressive one with the mood this time, because that joke was unnecessary, and we can see why she'd become upset by it. And we're actually surprised she didn't get more mad than she did. A common theme we've noticed, and you'll notice as we go on, is that Jason makes a lot of passive-aggressive comments, mostly through jokes. Trisha does the same, but is more forward with her issues, whereas it seems if Jason has an issue, he'll go every which way but forward with it. In this case, he's probably annoyed that he has to go to the mall, so in response he makes this kind of joke. The thing is, you have to remember he's saying it to the woman who frequently makes jokes about sleeping with his friends and cheating on him. So while it's an annoying comment on his end, we can't pretend she doesn't do the same thing. We can't pretend she doesn't also constantly make hurtful jokes and comments. But yes, in this case, we realize he did it unprovoked. And it's interesting that she tells him she doesn't like those kind of jokes, because he has told her many times he doesn't like the jokes about being with his friends, but she hasn't stopped making those either.
So we paid all this, well, Trish paid all this money for this hotel.
You don't have to always say that.
And it's totally foggy. And she paid for an ocean view. And look at what we got. You can't even see the ocean. But isn't this pretty?
I mean, this is actually...
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, and I wish it was like nicer out. I can swim right now.
It'll burn off. We're going on a boat today with Scott and Liza and Kristen for their birthday and all the gang. They're all driving from Studio City, but we came down yesterday. So we're just going to jaunt over.
That's why you were so apt to come down, because I was surprised you wanted to drive down here, but I didn't know the boat was down here.
Yeah.
Because I was surprised you wanted to come down, but then you're like, oh.
It makes sense, right?
Notice that Jason informs the viewers that Trisha paid, giving her all due credit. She seems a little uncomfortable with him announcing that, though, and we wonder if it's because she wants viewers to believe he's the one spending money on her. We're not sure, but we know she gets touchy about anything that could be remotely considered embarrassing. Anyway, we find out here, too, that they're actually away so that they can attend a yacht party. We guess everyone else was driving up, but these two decided to stay in the area a day beforehand before attending the party for some away time. Trisha said she seemed surprised that Jason wanted to go away, so we're wondering the dynamic here now. Did Jason tell her he wanted to head down to the area and she suggested they stay in a fancy hotel, or what? She seems slightly annoyed by the fact that he didn't just want to go away with her, just to go away with her.
So we're going to the mall now?
We're going to my favorite mall, South Coast Plaza.
All right, so now they're off to the mall and we're going with them. Let's see what happens.
Million.
Yay! I hit 1 million.
What should we do to
What should we do to celebrate?
Yeah.
Go find all the people that are dead followers and don't follow me?
I love that it's like everyone's birthday today, and then we'll just be like, you know what? Jason hit 1 million. That's
Yeah.
the part of the celebration.
Make it all about that. Sorry, Liza, Kristen, Scott. I know it's your birthday, but...
You know.
Okay, so we find out that Jason hit 1 million followers on Instagram, and Trisha seems more happy for him than he does for himself. Likely because clout means more to her, and because he's self-deprecating by nature. But it's nice that she can be happy for him, even if he can't be happy for himself. Though she's probably more happy over the fact that it means she's now dating someone with more popularity than before.
You know, I used to do that for real, like not in a, like not even on purpose, but I used to always, I have to like really like be conscious to not make stuff about myself, because I do that a lot. And like
You used to make it about yourself?
Yeah, and like
I don't find that you do that at all.
Yeah, I've been better. I used to, though. People would be like, everything you got to make about yourself. Although you did tell me that yesterday, and it kind of triggered me because people used to tell me that.
It's interesting that Trisha says that she used to make things about herself, because to this day she still does, and we've seen her do that repeatedly throughout this series. Hell, she even did it during Kristen's birthday speech. When she made the speech, she was given about Kristen more about her, and how Kristen felt about her rather than how she felt about Kristen. Anyway, she then tells Jason that he triggered her by telling her recently that she made something about herself. But why would she be triggered if she knows she does that kind of thing? Let's find out what it was, though.
Well, I said that I felt bad that I wasn't with my kids. And then you were like, well, then you should have never got divorced.
And then you said this is not about you, and I said I wasn't making it about me. I was actually saying it. Anyways.
Wow, that's actually pretty disgusting. She was upset that he missed his kids because he wasn't with them. And her immediate response was that he shouldn't have gotten divorced then if he wanted to be with his kids. This is what we meant earlier when we said she makes nasty comments all the time. So his passive-aggressive joke about being single is nothing in comparison to this kind of thing. Imagine someone missing their kids and their partner being offended by that. Offended enough to tell them they shouldn't have gotten divorced then. As if that's a rational response. Is he not allowed to miss his kids when he's with her? Is that too much of a threat for her? We can't believe she'd claim to be the one triggered after making a nasty comment like that. But we're not surprised because Trisha is notorious for making herself the victim in scenarios where she just straight out isn't.
Sorry.
Hey, check this out.
Hey, what?
We'll have to just play this all day long.
What is it?
Drop it.
Then, because Jason lets her get away with everything, he has the conversation take a detour into a dance party. Likely because he didn't want to get into such a serious conversation at that moment. But one was warranted. Her reaction to his need to be in his kids' lives is alarming. She frequently spoke about how she wished she had more time with her own father as a kid, and stated her father's new wife prevented it, yet here she is doing that same exact thing. What kind of adult woman is threatened by her partner's children?
Yeah, I'd like to walk.
I love this time of the day in the malls.
It is nice. There's no one here. Oh, I better turn off Lil Wayne.
What do you want? You're pickier than mine.
Oh, I'll eat anything. I'll have Starbucks.
Ew, really?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't need to go have a big breakfast.
They used to have a rainforest cafe here that I love.
What do you get there? This is probably the ritziest mall in the country.
Oh, when you go to that side to the left, it's all they have a Christian Louboutin store here, which they only have in Rodeo Drive. That's the only other place.
Really?
Gosh. Wow. Oh my god, those are the biggest chocolate strawberries I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, those are
Oh my. If stuff like that was a salad, I could lose so much weight. You know what I mean? If that was the equivalent
If chocolate
of a salad.
strawberries were a salad?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting
I could eat
concept. I
those.
never thought of it that way.
Do you know what?
Do you want to go to J. Crew and get a sweatshirt?
No.
There's one right there. You don't like J. Crew. That's low.
It's not low.
That's low standards for you.
It's not low. It's just old.
No, J. Crew's for kids, isn't it? Young college kids.
For
Or maybe when I went to
old rich
college.
men.
What's
Can you wear
Johnston
outfits like this, babe? I love these outfits.
You want me to wear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if I owned a gallery or was in a Robert Townsend movie in the 80s. Are you getting hungry?
Yeah, but that's what I was asking you. You said you wanted a Starbucks.
Oh my
Starbucks
god,
is
look at this.
Should we go take a picture with the Easter Bunny?
It looks like they did end up at the mall, much to Jason's dismay. And now it sounds more like the trip was Trisha's plan, since she's so familiar with the area, and it's clearly her thing and not his. It's interesting that Jason always calls out why she doesn't want to shop at a certain store, stating it's too low budget for her. And even though she denies that statement in this moment, it's literally what she always says. We've done multiple videos now where she expresses disgust at anything lower than luxury. Alright, so now we find out that Jason took too long to feed her apparently, and because of that she's hangry and is starting fights. Let's see what those fights are about, shall we?
We were just framed up and just well, I want to eat here because it was your favorite restaurant. I didn't say it was my favorite restaurant in the whole world. I said I used to love it as a kid. It's not it could be awful. They didn't have chicken fingers there anymore, so I was it could be terrible.
I would never go into a Clint Jumper. Ever.
I asked you, I said to Jason, I said, well, what do you want to eat? I'm fine with just Starbucks. So I'm okay, he's not that hungry, so wherever is fine. And then we get there and you're just and I didn't want anything, and then I'm just well, I was hungry.
Yeah, we should have ate at the hotel before we left. That's what I wanted to do, but you were so gung-ho to go to the South Coast.
I did not. You said it. You're oh yeah, let's go to the mall. I said, okay, I'm down. You said it.
Yeah, I thought you really wanted to go.
Jason. Jesus.
Someone's hungry.
Oh my god, I cannot. I know. Everything Jason is doing right now is annoying me. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I could cry. I really didn't eat yesterday. I had eel that was this big.
I know that amuse-bouche was...
It was too little. I was gonna say it was too much. It was too little.
Too little. I know, I hate restaurants like that.
Also, I don't know if they're gonna have food. I feel like there's gonna be no food at the boat.
There is no food on the boat. You have to bring snacks. They were really clear about that. They're you better bring food because there's no food.
That's why we gotta eat. I'm so sick.
So far all we're getting out of this conversation about the fight is that the fight solely revolves around her hunger. Remember, this is literally an adult woman behaving this way, by the way. A 30-year-old woman, acting like a toddler because she didn't feed herself, and therefore now she's angry. She does this with Moses a lot too. You'd be surprised about the way she's admitted to behaving with Moses when she's been hungry. But that's for another video. Keep an eye out.
from the alcohol last night too. I can't drink too much. I don't want to get too drunk. I need to know that saying where it's like you can have liquor before wine or wine before liquor. I don't know this. There's a saying, I just don't know which order it goes in.
Beer before liquor, never sicker. Liquor before beer, never fear.
So I had the liquor before like a wine, which is like beer.
I don't think they said anything about wine. I don't remember wine being in that saying. If it was liquor before wine, then it'd be like, you'll be fine. I've never heard that.
Well, then that was not. Maybe it should be liquor before wine. You're not fine because
I think that is what it is.
I haven't thrown up from being drunk in like.
Liquor before wine, you're gonna be fine. You know what else they say? Liquor before. Better watch your back.
Done with the Jesus.
It's not your fault.
So dumb.
Acid before mushrooms.
I just want
You're gonna end up in a tomb.
Alright, so looks like the cure to her mood was Jason to treat her like a toddler and distract her from the fact that she was mad. Again, guys, this is a 30-year-old woman. What's interesting is she talks a lot about drinking and how much she drinks when she's claimed recently that she's never been a big drinker and doesn't drink and has never liked drinking. Yet she's always the one encouraging Jason to drink with her and wanting to drink. Another lie she lost track of, we suppose.
I don't understand why they can't see us.
Are you?
What?
I was gonna ask something that I know the answer to, and
What?
if I asked it, you would have been like, "You don't know me at all." No, it didn't come out of my mouth.
Jason?
It didn't come out of my mouth.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you a free pass. I won't say it. I won't say anything. Just tell me what you're gonna ask me.
I was gonna say, aren't you excited for the steak sauce? But I know you don't like sauce. But I love steak sauce.
Wait. Hold on. I love steak sauce. Fries are so bomb here. They're truffle fries. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you.
Oh, that was a lot. Babe, you just lied. I saw you looking straight ahead.
Because I heard a voice and I looked up. And I'm honestly looking at the image of you in the...
This is Jason filming. He has his camera like this on me and I'm talking. I'm giving a good vlog. And he's like...
Because someone went like this.
No, they didn't. Rewind the footage. Did anyone hear that?
There's an older lady over there, and she went, woo! I thought someone fell. All right, from now on, when you suggest something, I won't go, okay?
No, it's not. Don't
I just
go.
thought you liked claim jumper.
Babe, I was like, it's around the corner, so I was like, okay, and you weren't giving me anything. Jason doesn't give me anything. He doesn't tell me, like...
Here, eat that. You'll feel better.
Oh,
Oh, you okay? I'm sorry. I should have told you it was hot.
Did you know? Oh, yeah, you touched it. You didn't even
Well, I didn't know you were going to stuff it in your mouth.
You told me
for a
that.
gag. Huh?
It wasn't a gag. I was really hungry and I was ready to eat it.
Alright, so turns out the distractions didn't work because Trisha is upset again. This time over multiple things. We heard she was upset about something he almost said, and then because he wasn't looking at her for a second, and then because he suggested going to a restaurant she suggested. All of this is apparently okay to be upset by due to the fact that she's hungry. Interesting that she can be upset by all of these things, but he can't be upset when he misses his children. By the way, all of her issues are valid apparently, but him missing his children isn't. Just something to take note of here.
You feel better?
I'm so happy right now. It's so good. It's so good.
I'm glad you feel better.
I love eating. I love food so much.
My finger. Oh my God.
I love being fed. It's so fun.
So after she's fed, she's fine. And of course he had to cater to that. And he once again feeds her, like he normally does. There goes her narrative that he never let her eat again. The man hand feeds her about 25% of her meals.
I love the message of the song. Ruin his life if he cheats on you.
We then see Trisha singing along to Carrie Underwood's Before He Cheats, and she tells Jason she loves the message of ruining someone's life if they cheat. But the truth is she loves the message of ruining past partners' lives, period, just for leaving her. Since she'll later do that with Jason, and did it to all men who came before him. But remember, it's okay for her to cheat, which she did many times in many relationships. It's just not okay for her partners to do anything even remotely the same.
You are a completely different person after you ate.
Jason observing her behavior is interesting. It's a shame he didn't make more notes of it to get out of the relationship before. Imagine being with someone this unstable. Imagine being with someone who could turn on the drop of a dime just because they felt a hunger pang.
Oh my God, those glasses look so good on you.
Sharing is caring. And I know they're gonna be in the trash in a week or lost because Jason can't keep anything nice. The Gucci glasses are ruined. He lost everything. He loses everything. So I know these.
I have the other glasses you gave me.
How come you don't wear those?
Because I just can't get it together. I don't have time.
Isn't it funny how she can find a complaint about anything and everything? He compliments her sunglasses, and that turns into criticisms about him. And funny that we're hearing about those Gucci glasses we mentioned before that his roommate's dog ruined. We knew that would come up at some point. But it's so interesting how she can't even take a compliment without turning it into a criticism.
Yesterday, or was it yesterday or 2 days ago? He's on my couch in the morning, and he's just like, I can't even. And I was like, I thought he was like making a Vine, or like making like on a Weibo or like on YouTube or something. And he's just saying it to himself. I'm like, who says that in real life? Like, what grown 44-year-old straight man says, I can't even.
I can't even.
There she goes again, doubting him being straight because he made a comment. Notice she says, what kind of straight man says dash? She loves attempting to emasculate him.
I don't understand. What happened?
I packed 4 sandwiches.
And where are your sandwiches?
They were on the bus.
You left them?
With his veggie chips.
And my veggie chips and my salsa.
Why would someone take them?
I don't know. Look at it.
You get that one.
Hooter Hunter.
Oh.
That's what it said.
Hooter hunter?
You're a Hooter Hunter, huh?
No, it didn't say that.
Yes, it did.
Wow, everybody looks so amazing and ready for the boating outing.
Looks like
Who's this?
I'm Marty, I'm the event planner.
You look like the captain's son that's forced to be here.
I didn't want to be here, I want to be playing Fortnite. You look like Matt's dad.
I am Matt's dad.
Or Matt is your dad.
Yeah, I bought
look-
this boat for Matt for his 18th birthday. Hey, Tom, looking good. Todd, looking really good. Ooh, Corinna. What the hell? You guys both wore capes?
Yeah.
And then we already said, oh, you found your sandwiches. Good.
they're matching. Scott and Todd are matching. What's your one of these outfits?
I couldn't pull that off.
She seems much nicer when his friends are around. Let's see how long that lasts.
You know I couldn't.
That's what he does when I dance.
Jason actually had some moves there. We're impressed.
Why are we going in? That's it.
That's 20 minutes of my life.
I'm seasick, it's been 20 minutes.
What happened? I just wanted to come party with you guys. I love it.
Both appear to be having a good time so far. Trisha always seems to have fun when she's with his friend group, in spite of what she'll later say about how horrible she found it to be.
What are you doing, Brandon?
Brandon's my aesthetic in my mind. I feel like what Brandon looks like is how I feel inside. In a good way, not in a bad way. Just, I feel like in my head, Brandon's like the person that has no care in the world, just like lives. Just like exists in this world in a happy place. Like that's how I feel in my head.
You know me at all?
I don't really.
I don't feel like you know me in any
No,
way.
I don't know. And I say that to Jason. Jason's like, he's my best friend. I love him. I'm like, I don't know Brandon at all. Like, but I see you, but I don't know you because we don't connect. Because we've never had.
There's the connection.
No, you just want to always be around Jason and never around me.
You talk all the time.
We talked at
You never invite me out to eat like you do with Jason.
He does. He invites you. He always wants you to go.
I always say bring Trisha.
Look, here's the problem. You go out too late.
Yeah, man. That's how you live your life. Night owl.
No.
Night wolf.
I can't do it.
Why?
Because I have to get up in the morning.
Now I got a qualm. We gotta get this out in the open. He used to come party every single midnight at 2 parties. But now,
And by party, he means get pancakes.
yeah, get pancakes. Just rage. He used to come rage with me to get pancakes, but now he's too tired or whatever.
If it makes you but he's retired for me all the time. He's
What happened to you, bro?
I don't know.
You remember I gained like 35 pounds getting pancakes with you. I can't do it anymore.
Well, you know, you'll lose it and then you'll find it again. That's your pattern. That's his pattern. He's like Christian Bale.
Maybe I can make like a video recording of me eating pancakes, and then you put it on your phone across the way from you while you're eating pancakes. Oh, that's great, Brandon.
So it's like we're together eating.
Notice how Trisha interacts with Brandon. Remember, this is a guy that she has claimed she always found weird and didn't want to be around and didn't like. Yet here she is asking him why he doesn't invite her out on his own, saying that Brandon is her aesthetic. She clearly never had the issue she claims she had with Brandon. Her only issue with Brandon is that he never liked her enough or never acted like he liked her enough. That has always been why she has hated him. That, and how close he is to Jason, because that's too much of a threat for her to handle, just like his kids are. But if you don't believe us, check out what she says next.
I have a question.
Oh, that's
Really good pancakes today, huh, Jason? And they're like,
Question. Did you have to audition for his movie?
No. It was written about him.
See, that's why I know something's up between you two. Because
Why?
if you wrote a part for him, that's like something a guy does when he wants to girl. Like, I wrote you a part in this movie.
well, let me
Wow.
The casting couch sessions were a little, if you know what I mean.
How'd you just get the part?
Because it was written.
We've known each other for 2 years and we decided to make a movie together.
It was.
Why couldn't Big Nick be
It was.
the co-star?
It was based on our relationship, which was a 40-year-old guy that makes vines with a 19-year-old
That's a
kid.
good point. Why couldn't Big Nick be the co-star? Why couldn't he be the lead?
Got problems.
See, it's always about how close someone is to Jason. And of course it's always about her accusation that Jason is secretly into men, and Brandon is one of them. Such a gay ally, though, right?
Tomorrow, you're going to church with me, Mariah, and my mom, and Jason.
And Trisha's coming.
Come on, guys.
Trisha's coming.
She's they invited us to your house after.
We don't want a Jew there.
And here she is again getting along with his friends, wanting to spend even more time with them, even when he doesn't want to. But she hated this whole scene, right? And they were all awful, right? The horror of being invited to church.
Oh my god! Look at Liza killing it!
Someone's gonna lie because
Why are you actually so good though? Liza! I love you. She's so funny. I love her.
And again, loving on another one of his friends. We're surprised her jealousy didn't leap out and sink the ship with Jason paying attention to another woman. But we're glad Liza got to live to see another birthday. And that Jason did too.
FML2, Brandon Cavio dies at the beginning.
FML2, Trish Paytas' cameo. She's an extra.
Oh! FML2, Brandon's not even written anymore. He doesn't even get to die in the beginning. He's not even in it. FML2 renamed so no one has any association with FML1.
FML2, Jason and Brandon.
FML2, you wish, bitch, because this girl's in now. Top position on Jason Nash. Vine 2 is me and Jason. Hey, Uncle Alec, you smoke that boat? They see it. I got you.
I have no retort.
Exactly. I win. I'm victorious.
Guys, I'm thinking about writing a movie, and these guys are giving me ideas as to what
Write a movie with me in it.
Huh?
FML2,
Yeah.
me, you, Toddy, Scotty,
Yeah,
in a cabin.
No.
I like it.
Babe.
Do I get more than 5 seconds in the next FML?
Yeah.
You win
I
FML.
need a cool picture.
Okay, we can't lie, that was funny. And Jason apparently thought, so too judging by his laugh. It's better when Trisha channels her jealousy this way as opposed to the way she goes about accusing everyone of being gay and hating on everything. But it's pretty obvious she's drunk here, and we've said before she's always nicer to everyone when she's drunk.
David!
Not much is happening.
I have a crush on you. I
You want a cool picture?
Okay, we know a lot is going on here, but did you catch that? Trisha comments on David's thighs, and then says, I have a crush on you. Is she talking to David? Is she talking to someone behind the camera? We know she isn't talking to Jason. So who is it? And why is it okay to say and okay to comment on David's body yet again when she gets so mad at Jason for even doing so much as breathing next to another woman?
Trisha's got this car and it's a great car, but when she shops too much, we can't get the stuff back. Okay, I think we're ready.
Babe, show all this. We got free Montage water.
Free hats. Thanks, Montage.
Those are actually kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of nice.
If I was 20 years older, that would be like the greatest hat I could ever wear. I'm almost there. Not yet.
You're there at that hat wearing level.
It's a pretty sick hat. If I gave that hat to my dad, he would love it. Well, those are some pretty expensive hats.
That's what we pay for. We pay for the
$3,000 hat.
Starting route to South Coast
$6,000 hat.
Ooh, you look good with it, actually.
West on South Coast Highway.
Hon, you look great. You look like a bouge person.
I look like somebody that's gonna like barely like do a lap around the old folks home. You know when like old guys get old, but then like they're still rich, like rich old guys,
Yeah.
and they have like new clothes on, but they're like it doesn't matter because their body's so like withered.
Oh, jeez.
And like the clothes are like hanging off. Like I saw a couple guys last night. He had like a brand new like Patagonia vest on, but it was like going all the way down to his knees because he's so hunched over.
Babe, that's gonna be us one day.
I know, that's the truth. I'm not making fun of him. I'm saying like that's just the reality of life. It's awful.
Jason clearly has more than body image issues. He clearly also has issues with getting older, something Trisha constantly makes fun of. And it's interesting that she feels bad here, yet later on Frenemies, she'll refer to him as an old horse and talk non-stop about how old he is.
To say something
Even
though.
money can't save you.
Yeah, but like
Enjoy your youth.
When you're like 70 and like that age, like hunched over, I'm gonna be like 50, and you know I'll still probably be hot because my mom was really hot at 50. My mom's 60 and still looks good, so I feel like at 50 she was like really hot and banging.
No one's saying you're not going to be hot at 50.
But the problem is you're gonna be 70 and I'm gonna be 50, and if our life is lacking now at 70 and 50, it may not be good because 50 is when women get the.
Oh, really?
That's what my mom told me. Maybe it was just my mom.
I think that's just your mom.
The other thing that scares me is like, 70 to like 80 is like when people start dying, and then it's like, okay, let's say you die and I'm 55. How am I gonna find another person at 55?
You'll always find someone that wants to be with you.
I can't find someone to be with me now at 29.
You're
like,
an amazing person.
No, I can't have you die before me.
You could get a younger boyfriend. You could date like a 30-year-old boyfriend.
We gotta make a lot of money then so I can have one of those.
You already do have a lot of money.
Yeah, but the way I spend, you just don't know.
Well, so
you
stop
gotta make a lot
spending and save up for your 30-year-old boyfriend.
After you die?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for thinking ahead for us.
You got to.
Planning my future.
My dog took a crap in that hotel once, right in the lobby.
Notice how Trisha made that entire age talk all about herself. Didn't she say earlier she was triggered at being accused of making something about herself, only to do it later in the video? Also, we thought her and her mom didn't talk about that kind of thing. Remember, that's what she told Ethan on Frenemies, that her and her mom were close, but not that close. But now Trisha knows intimate details like that. Imagine your mom telling you something like that. And imagine telling your older boyfriend that you're going to replace him when he croaks as he's sharing his insecurities about getting older. Imagine if he did the same and started talking about how he would need a younger girlfriend if she had passed. We'd never heard the end of it. But it's okay because Trisha is saying it, and everything is okay when she does it.
Both are such good people.
Right.
And I think I'm not saying you're meant for each other, but I think at this time in life that it's just
meant for
great.
each other at the moment,
No,
babe.
it's amazing. It's beautiful.
Right on, Tom.
I love
You need to
that.
wash your hands.
It's okay.
Oh, this guy's funny. He's on YouTube.
It looks like Trisha's mobile trailer. Oh, look at this guy. Hey.
I'm not. Why are you gonna embarrass me like that? Trisha picks it up.
The video ends with a friend of Jason's telling Trisha and Jason that they're great together, though Trisha gets offended when he mentions he doesn't know if they're meant to be together. But it's quickly laughed off because the guy is clearly drunk, and then Jason and Trisha interact with more of Jason's friends. The evil people she despised. She sure seems to be getting along nicely with them. But what will happen next time? Stay tuned and find out.